Hey, you guys, it's Life of Nikki Lee podcast. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you're doing well and living your fullest every day. So happy Saturday to you all. I hope you enjoyed your Christmas and looking forward to the new year to come. I know that I certainly am. And let me just tell you, I saw this past holiday season, it's been amazing. I saw so many of my friends enjoying their Christmas, and my friend here on YouTube, his name is Tony Yo Man. Shout out to Tony Yo Man. Y'all go check him out. This dude is a vibe. He whips up these bomb meals. He's amazing. I absolutely love him. He's a great guy, Tony Yo Man on YouTube. Y'all make sure you check him out. We were talking about on his live the other day, that everybody who initially was not in the holiday spirit, it kicked in, it kicked in and people started enjoying their holiday. The whole mood was uplifted. And I saw that in so many people who didn't initially think they would have a good holiday. And it's something changed, something shifted, it happened. And everybody was in such a great holiday spirit. And I love that for people. And it makes you optimistic for the new year. Because speaking of the new year, on today's podcast, we're going to talk about catch these boundaries in 2025. And what I mean by that is, I think this past year, it's been a lot going on. It's been draining for a lot of people. And people were just out here and trying to survive, trying to make it through the day. I saw so many people, unhappy with their jobs and just daily struggles that will leave you feeling down. And I think part of the problem when you are going through things like that, and I tell all my friends this, placing boundaries with people, and not just other people, but with yourself. Knowing what you're going to accept and knowing what you're not going to accept, and keeping more positive things in your life and casting out more negativity. I feel like that's very beneficial in this day and age, because life, you don't know how it's going to come at you. You don't know what you're going to deal with. And we have no control over what happens to us in life, but we certainly have control over how we respond to it, right? So that's what I look at. I look at boundaries. I look at, when and you tell people where they stand with you and where you stand with them. And like I said, I'm not saying come across in a harsh or brutal way, because you can get your point across respectfully, You can always get your point across respectfully, and it doesn't have to turn into a big argument or debate about anything, because you do have some people that don't take things lightly, but they will be okay. The important thing is that you come into a new year feeling rejuvenated, feeling, ready to take on the day, not giving your energy to the wrong things and the wrong people, because that's what really drains so much of our time and energy, and we just don't need that. The world has its changes. We go through enough and experiencing those changes, and you always just want to be able to have a positive outlook at the end of the day. So 5 of my boundaries, and I'm just, listed them here. I'm just, giving an example. 5 of my boundaries is, number 1, I know that if I mess up, I'm holding myself accountable. Number 2, I know that I have to let people know where they stand with me and where I stand with them, so that there's no misconception whatsoever. Number 3, taking care of myself spiritually, mentally, physically. The body is your temple. You got to be careful how you treat it and what you put into it. And that includes not only what you're consuming as far as drinking food, but what you allow yourself to be around. And I think it's very important to have those standards for yourself, because you're all you got when it comes down to taking care of yourself. And then you cannot pour from an empty cup. You have to take care of yourself. Number 4, I'm going to absolutely make time to have my meditation and prayer with the Lord, because that's important. That is absolutely important. He's the head of my life. He's brought me through so much. And where would I be without that peace in my life? You know, we all need to have peace in our life, because you could have everything. You could have money, you could have it all and still not have peace in your life. And I think that's so sad when you see people and they look happy on the outside and you'll be like, okay, because they have this and they have that, but inside those people are miserable. And it all starts within. It all starts within. You got to have some inner peace, you guys. That is a must. And so number 5, I will not reap where I did not sow. Okay, let me say that again. I will not reap where I did not sow. I'm not coming into anybody's life looking to take anything from them that I didn't put there, and I'm not allowing anybody to come into my life to take anything from me that they didn't put there. You understand? That is a huge one for me. And it kind of falls along the lines of what I said earlier about, letting people know where you stand with them. But relationships, dating, all those things, there's nothing wrong with that. But the problem is when you get with the wrong person, or you get with someone who wants to make you their emotional dumping grounds. You gotta recognize those red flags and get away from people like that. I was having a talk, with a family member about that recently, about how, just being with the wrong person can completely change the course and screw up your whole life. And you don't want that. You deserve to have peace in your life. You deserve to get out there and live life to the fullest. And you don't have time for negativity. Push out all that negativity. If somebody is coming around you and they're constantly, this and that, and, either you want a solution. Now, listen, I don't have a problem hearing about someone having a hard time and being a listening ear and a shoulder to lean on. But baby, we got to look for a solution in this. And if you're not working towards that solution, then you got to go. You got to go. I mean, it's a must. You can't constantly allow people like that around you, because all they know is what they're going through. And they're, unfortunately, because they're hurt, they're not thinking about what anyone else is going through. And that's sad and it's unfortunate, but you have to let people like that ride their own journey. You can't let them take your peace when, they don't have theirs. You got to pray for them and go on. We're in this world, we're trying to live life, we're trying to survive, and you got to know when to jump off a sinking ship. You know what I'm saying? So, you guys, that wraps up today's podcast. Let me know what you think. What are your New Year's resolutions? What are your boundaries? And leave them in the comments down below. And I'll see you on the next podcast. This is Nikki Lee signing out. You guys stay amazing out there. I love you all. Bye.